A lot of you will have this same problem as what I do, and it's going on Facebook Marketplace about 15 times a day. It's a real problem. A lot of us do struggle with it, and it's something that I can't really get away from. Now, as someone that enjoys self-inflicted pain, my Facebook Marketplace algorithm actually recognizes that. Now, last Saturday morning, me and my girlfriend were out for breakfast, and while we were waiting for the breakfast, I'll just pull up Facebook Marketplace and have a look. What do we see? New advert, 12 minutes ago. BMW E28 520. £500. Okay, mate, yeah, I'll have that. And that is what has been delivered right here. I didn't even go and look at it. I just said, yep, I'll have that. I bought it. Had about 3 pictures on the ad. Had a quick phone call. That was that. I've done it again. How do I get myself into this situation? Now, if you look at it from this angle, it looks pretty good. And on the phone call I had with the seller, he said, yeah, it's a project. Needs a little bit of welding. Been off the road for a bit. Something to do. I was like, all right, fair enough. I'll have a look at it, no problem. So, how much welding does it need? It needs the back of the sills, middle of the sills, bottom of the doors, bottom of the sills, door hinge, top of the wing, bottom of the floor, jacking point, chassis rail, anti-roll bar mount, wing mounting point, strut towers, the entire front corner, front wing, front valance, battery tray, more front wing, inside the door shuts, more front sill, entire rear arch, back of the sill, middle of the sill. So I think we can all agree there's probably a reason why it was £500. Probably a good reason why you should go look at your cars before you send a truck for them. However, it may be rough on the outside, but it's what's on the inside that counts. So let's take a look. Oh. Anyway, now from the very few pictures I had, there was a door. There's no longer a door. It's missing. It's not important, right? But what we have on the inside is a nice cream-ish interior. I mean, door card's missing. Probably was on this door. But the most important thing about this entire car. 1, 2, 3. It's a manual. This being a manual car makes it quite rare, and one of the main reasons I bought this car was because it was manual. And what we've just seen is all I know about this car. So we're going to find out whether that £500 was well spent, or I've just wasted it on a pile of rust. The only thing to find out now is whether it runs, because I was told on the phone that age-old saying, ran when parked. Classic saying, always the case. Will it run now? Let's find out. Now, I hope it does run, because there's not a lot of other redeeming factors about this car. Apparently, being a 520, it's a 6-cylinder. Not sure. I don't know. We'll find out. All right. Oh my... The bonnet cable has been removed. Oh dear. No. Whose idea was this? Oh. Here's the cable. It's been cut. Oh, this is going to be fun. Now, this bonnet on an E28 has a pin here and a pin here, and they work together. When you pull the lever down here, they pull at the same time. So you've got double latches. It's not just like one in the middle. It's double latched. So this could get interesting because there's no bloody cable in there. It's impossible. This is impossible. Ooh. Yes. Do we have an engine? That's the question. Oh my word. Where am I gonna put? There's nothing left of this car. It's so bad. Oh my word. Look at the state of it in here. This poor car. There's nothing left of it. Look at that. Oh man. That is so bad. Poor thing. Battery tray, gone. Opposite battery tray, gone. Top of this wing, gone. This is 500 quid. Wow. It's actually been ransacked of everything. Dizzy cap's gone. Coolant pipes just hanging off. This one's gone. This is the math on the airbox. I mean, we got that. That's a start. A car with an alarm. Great. This is just... This is so sad. So sad. Poor thing. Poor thing. This run when parked? Was it parked like this? Probably not. Been rinsed of everything. Oh, God. The alternator is missing. That will be a problem. Now, I'm not sure if this is obvious or not, but I think this car's had a bad past. It's been very not looked after. One of the rustiest cars I've ever bought in my life. Facebook Marketplace will do this to you. It gets you in these situations. There's a strut tower on this side though. Not so much that side. There's so much missing from this engine. That is a massive problem. Can I get it running? Let's find out. Now, the only thing that is going to cause us a little bit of issue is the fact that the distributor is missing a cap and rotor arm, etc., etc. And I have a couple of 6-cylinder BMWs hanging about, so I might be able to find one that will work. This is the engine for the BMW E28, which I'm giving away. Please go and buy your tickets right now. Gresswells.com. Link is in the description. The giveaway ends in October. If you want to win yourself an amazing E28, which will have a replacement engine by the end of the month, could be yours for as little as £10. More about that later, but I might be able to use that distributor cap. I'm not quite sure. I don't want to use it and keep it on there, but it might work. I'm gonna have a quick look in the car and see what we got. I haven't actually looked too much into the car. If there's like a dizzying leads on the floor somewhere, that'll be good. Clocks, that's good. Anything in here? No. I know the back seat has a pair of reproduction wings. Look at that. Spankers. I mean, probably too far gone to put them on this car, but that's in there. I can't see any dizzying leads in there. So, fingers crossed, we have some in the boot. Hey! Yes! Yes! That is a distributor. Oh, yeah! With the leads. Have we got a rotor arm? Please tell me we've got a rotor arm. Oh! Set of E28 BMW mud flaps. Grills. Nose cone. No rotor arm though. Oh man. Oh no. Uh-oh. We've been robbed of a fuel sender. Oh no. Does it look good in there? Let's get a torch in there. I'll tell you what. It looks dry, a bit dirty, but not terrible. Fuel tank might be good. Fuel sender, non-existent. Now, I cannot find a rotor arm anywhere in the car. I might be able to find one elsewhere, However, for now, I should probably check to see if it even turns over, because I've not checked that at all. We're open to the elements, and this could all be for nothing. So the moment of truth is, whether it turns over or not, I don't know. Oh, yeah. That turns over lovely. Oh. It's gone tight. Why has it gone tight? Now, this has actually got a tight spot, as you just saw, when we're turning it over. It gets to about 270 degrees and it stops. So what I'm going to do is rip all of the cooling system off out of the way, fan out of the way. I'm going to hopefully pull off the front timing cover and see if there's an issue in there. Because if that is the case, then, well, that'll be the main issue why it doesn't run. Turns over lovely, but if there's not a cam belt in there or it's snapped, then we know there is more of a problem. I mean, if it is snapped, we know why it was parked. It was running, then it made loads of terrible noise, and now it doesn't run at all. Tell you what, all the clips and all the coolant lines are like new. There's someone probably out there screaming for this radiator as well. Oh, it's coolant in it. That's good. It actually looks clean, which is kind of promising. Now I can see, I'm going to chop the belt for the water pump. So obviously this is spinning, but the belt has got really tight. Which I think it is free. I just spun the engine over then. Yes! Right, spins all the way. Spins freely. Right, I just had a stiff belt. Cool. Right, is this even the right dizzy? I feel like it isn't. How does that go on there? This is like ultimate jigsaw puzzle. Except all the pieces are broken. I'm an idiot, don't worry. Don't worry about me. Right, firing order. Now, a trained mechanic would be spinning over the engine right now and seeing where number one is pointing. But we ain't got one of those here today, so we're just going to guess which one's number one. However, as a wild stab in the dark, we're going to go with... Let's choose one. Let's just choose one. We can only get it wrong. Let's say this is number one. Yeah, that looks about right. 4. Right. These leads are massively long. Look how long they are. And even for this car. I mean, they fit. I guess we can try and spin it over. See what happens. Now, usually what I do at this point is chuck a battery in the battery tray. However, on this particular model that we've bought, the battery tray... Oh, it might hold, it might hold. Hang on, let me put it in sideways. Yes. Oh, the terminals are too far away now. Hang on, let me just pull it up a little bit. Maybe it will hang off the terminals. Yes. We have a battery. I'm not joking. That is hanging out the bottom. Anyway, it's not on fire, so that's good. Should we see if we got any... Oh no, we haven't got any dash lights because the dash doesn't work. Now, we do have keys, which is good. We don't have the cluster in. The cluster's over there, maybe put it in. I wanted to see if we had dash lights, but just going to see if it's going to turn over by the key. Yes! 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 Should probably check if it's got any oil in it now. Feeling confident. Whoa. That's old. It's definitely old. Oh, the wiper motor works. That's good. Spins over lovely. Made a couple of weird noises, can't lie. Not sure why, but spins over so easy. Interesting. Now, I haven't even checked for spark. Quick way to check for spark for me. Stick some squirt down its throat, and if it responds, then you know you got a spark. Let's have a look. Huh. What? Are you joking? Oh my word. It's got an air leak. Oh, it run on the air leak. Oh my god. Look at that. It runs. That didn't, it was idling and everything. Let me just. This is filled with petrol, by the way. Not even brake cleaner. This is petrol. This could be really dangerous. Start again. Ah! I can't believe it. This is, it wanted to live. It's misfiring a little bit. Oh, that was easy. Of course I got it running. Can't be that bad, you're not wrong. Mad. If that had a fuel pump in it, I'd probably sit there and idle properly. I mean, we've got a bunch of air leaks, not got the MAF plugged in because we don't have the elbow for it. I did even check the ignition system. It was right first time, got it bang on. Lucky guess. It just started up. That went so much easier than I thought it was going to start. I mean, you just saw it literally just fired up and basically idled. Even with all the issues of air leaks and no math, it just run, which is mental. Can't believe it, really. It's been sat for a long time. I think potentially 2005. So yeah, nearly 20 years it's been sat. And it just fired up like it was nothing. Just had a quick look at the history, because it came with a few bits of paper. So, job card here, right? This was like the first thing, like as if it was the last thing that was put into the service history. So, job card, 21st of the 3rd, 2005. BMW 520i. Work instructions. Cam kit, i.e. camshaft and 12 followers. Headset, oil seal, 6 spark plugs, oil filter, remove valve, regrind the seats, stem seals, replace all the gaskets, free off distributor, set timing, 2 breather pipes, antifreeze, skim head, remove head, strip and clean, fit new cam and followers, rebuild head, refit to block. Please note, exhaust blowing on middle box, £760. Result. Oh, okay, I forgot about that. We got a Minter. Can't believe it. Brand spanker. And yeah, we think that this car was off the road since 2005. So what happened to this car? I want to know. Probably failed. It's like next MOT on something, like probably being the rust. And then it's just sat. It's had all that work done. Someone's obviously loved it, which makes sense because I was saying all of the pipes, etc., were all brand new and all the clips were all new. But it's been sat, so it looks like it's had the work done, gone to go to get an MOT, and failed on rust or something, and then just sat. Probably bored of spending money on it. And now it's in the state that it's in. Someone did love this car at some point, spent some money on it. I mean, thank you to that person, because they've done me a solid, because we've got a decent engine there, which is lovely and nice and all rebuilt inside. Touch. Boom. Maybe these wings are part of the story. It was probably started to go rusty, bought the wings, never just got around to finishing it and actually just gave up on it and sold it on. I don't know. It's sad, really, because this is a very, like, rare colour car. Colour combination is really cool. It's got the early 14-inch BBS Marley sort of style wheels. Got a set of 5 of those. One's on the back seat, one's in the boot. And you look inside, it's green over tan. The original green over tan. It's almost like white, creamy white, but it's obviously mouldy, real mouldy, but it's nice interior. Headliners all nice. I mean, it's a massive shame. Now, I am quite familiar with the E28 platform. I've actually had some dealings with a rusty E28 in the past. Not quite sure what happened. I erased that from my memory. Anyway, I know how bad these cars can get, and I sort of knew that before it turned up, which is kind of makes it not surprising it was £500. Which is a shame, because that's a very cool car. I mean, for 500 quid, I can't really grumble. Yes, it needs absolutely everything, but it has a bunch of good parts on it. It also has a bunch of terrible parts on it. I mean, this door, not usable. This door's also rotten. I mean, the bonnet's a bit scabby. Sunroof panels all pitted on the top corner like they all go. Bumpers, front and rear, are both rotten. Is there anything good on this car? This fuse box lid is really nice. It's not faded. All the writing's still there. Seal's still in there. It's not cracked. That's good. It's the old style fuse box as well. Means it's quite an early car. And you can tell that because it's got a set of 14-inch BBS Marleys on it. Oh my God, that's the only good bit of the car. Whew, got lucky. So would you buy yourself a whole entire car just for a pedal box? Seems a bit excessive, right? I mean, parts for these cars are so hard to find. That early BMW E24, E23, E28, extremely hard to find parts for. You just saw me buy an E23, literally for the fuel tank, and obviously the engine, which you've just seen in this video. It's weird, that's how you just get the bits that you need. I need a pedal box, but then I've got a lot more parts that I have just left after I've taken the box out. Doesn't make sense, does it? Now, the guy before me actually bought this car as a donor car for another car anyway. So it had been ransacked of a few bits and bobs. And I was expecting a few missing pieces. But that's fine. It's just a shame because the colour combination and the interior is just perfect. This is how you have an E28 in my eyes. This is the one to have, apart from this one is completely it's such a cool car, man. It's a shame. This green, the patina on it's really nice, the interior's really good. It's just ruined. I feel so guilty trying to pull this car apart and take bits off it and just throwing it away while I'm done with it. But that is the reality of it. Like, you'd have to be in it so deep to make it worth it. And at this current time, E28s aren't worth you spending 20 odd grand on them, especially when it's an old 520 like this. I mean, in 30, 40 years time, will we look back and go, oh yeah, you should have kept that? Because I look at early VW stuff now and I see people rebuilding barn door splits with like this much sheet metal left, and they'll find it underground and where it has been for the last 50 years, and they'll build an entire whole van and put it on the road. I haven't got a field to bury this in, so I can't do that. But that being said, in 20, 30 years, are we even going to be allowed to drive cars like this on the road? Because, you know, I feel like at some point they'll put a stop to it. They'll go, you can't drive these old cars anymore. It's dangerous. Pollution and whatever. I don't know. Is that going to happen? Are we all going to die next week? Who knows? But I do feel sad breaking it. I'll be honest. But as you can see, it's really, really bad. It's a really, really bad car. And the reality is, if I didn't buy it, someone else was going to do this anyway. That's what it's destined for. I think you'd be pretty mad to fix it. It needs everything. It needs bumpers, wings, bonnet. This is rotten. Floors, chassis rails, subframe, strut towers. The rear strut towers are rotten as well. Rear valance, rear arch. It needs everything. And it's just not worth it for a 520, even though it looks cool. I said that about the E23 as well. I promise I don't just buy cars and break them. I do put them on the road. Even though you do see me buy a lot of cars that don't seem to go on the road. There's currently 18 cars I own, I think. 18? Potentially 18? I promise that these parts will go to good use. I promise you. I promise you that. You'll find out in another episode one day in the near future why I bought this car. And it'll all make sense. So you can stop going, why have you bought another car? You haven't finished the cars you got. Yes, I'm aware, but I do enjoy buying cars. It's really fun, serotonin boost, and I love self-inflicted pain. So there you go. That's why I bought this car. I just thought I'd make a video to show you why I bought this car. Now, I've also bought a lot of other cars in the past, and I do put them on the road this channel. I do get them back on the road, especially my BMW E23, which I'm giving away on my website, which we seem to have not a lot of interest in. The raffle ends at the end of October, and I don't know, a lot of people are not too interested in it. So we've undersold really, but yeah, still going to go ahead regardless. So if you want to get yourself a ticket, you've got some good odds going your way, I'll tell you that for sure. But yeah, go buy a ticket so we can buy more crap and put it on the internet. Saying that, stuff on the internet that's coming your way. The road trip. I did the road trip last week with Charlie in the Proton and the Space Wagon, and it was insane. And the video is going to take quite a long time for me to edit because I've got like 300 gigabytes worth of footage. So yeah, it's going to take me quite a while, but I promise you, you're going to like it. It's probably going to be the best video ever done in my life. Facts. I'm pretty sure. It's going to be amazing. But you can only watch it if you buy a ticket for the E23. You don't have to buy a ticket, but I would appreciate if you did. Stay tuned for all the other stuff that's coming your way. The bigger picture is coming together, I promise you. There's so many cars that I've been building in the background, piece by piece by piece by piece, and then it's all going to come together, and it's all going to hopefully work out really well. I'm excited. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to leave you there. Thank you very much for watching. Tell me what you think about the E28. Do you think I'm mad, or do you think I'm making the right decision to rip it apart and throw it away? I'm so excited to show you what's going to happen next with the parts, I'll tell you that. It's going to be so fun. Thank you very much. Goodbye.